Hey guys, this is Tattooed Alex on a beautiful Sunday afternoon. Today is May 12th, so it is Mother's Day and my mom's birthday. So today is actually my first motovlog of 2019. I've done a combination of things where I just haven't motovlogged. Had a lot of just real busy past couple of months. They were shutting our office down. I worked for kind of a worldwide company, and one of their directives for this year is they're shutting down offices. And I kind of see, I wasn't real happy about it. I only went into the office about 1 or 2 days a week. I work from home, out in the field and different things, and so they did a webcast for Town Hall, and one of the things he talked about is we have like roughly 240 offices worldwide and only 40% utilization. So, I understand business-wise, that it makes sense to shut a place down that we don't really utilize a whole lot, but it kept me pretty busy. On top of that, we have had some just insane weather here in Colorado. It has been like the never-ending winter. We literally had snow a couple of days ago. It actually, did kind of stick just on the grass, not on the road, but it was, just ongoing. It was just insane. Usually, I know a lot of people say, hey, you live in Colorado, you get snow all the time. Actually, we don't. The mountains get snow a lot, but I live in the Denver metro area, like southeast of Denver, and we don't get snow. We get snow some, but it melts pretty quick, and that is always a nice thing. But just the weather really sucked. We've had a crazy long winter. Typically, other years I've been able to ride damn near just about every month. So this is one of the first years in a while where, man, I've hardly been riding. I think the last time I went for a ride was in November, and then I don't think I went for a ride till about 6 weeks ago. And part of it is I needed a new back tire. I think I talked about it in one of my other moto vlogs. My back tire was pretty worn. I was right at 10,000 miles, so I was pretty concerned about taking it out, especially on some of the nicer days. After it snows and some dirt on the road. So I was just trying to be real cautious. So one day I actually took it to a kind of a Honda, Kawasaki, kind of, all pretty much everything except for Harley's, a dealer close to my work, and it pretty much saved me about $150 off taking it to Harley. Between the tire and getting it on, much cheaper doing it through there. And then on top of it, I did my 10,000 mile service last week that I needed. That was a little pricier than I thought. I thought it was right about 400, and then they said, well, it's about that. Then I guess there was like $80 in parts they used, which didn't have it on the board where it says the price on the maintenance. I was a little shocked when my bill came out to $560. So that was a real shock. So luckily I had about $225 in Harley gift cards from Christmas. I had about $100 cash on me from Christmas as well towards my bike that I put aside. So luckily I was able to pay most of it off, and I had to pay like $240 out of pocket. So made it a little more reasonable, but I was quite shocked when they were done, and it was $568. Man, I was really surprised. But so glad I got all my maintenance out of the way. I got my rear tire, so I'm good to go. Hopefully we'll go to Sturgis this year. I'm not sure. My brother's still kind of trying to feel out his wife and see how that goes, see if he can go, but I'm definitely up for it. We kind of talked about it the other day, about doing that again this year, and maybe heading up about same time frame as last year, riding up on that Friday, riding up, and I think that Saturday morning is the first official day of Sturgis, and it was a lot of fun. It was, aside from the torrential downpours and hail, which this time I bought a rain suit. My brother and I went to a motorcycle expo, I think like the first week of February out in Denver, and we got some real rain suits this time. So the only thing I really need is a windshield, and that's pretty much a must. It's pretty pricey. That's going to cost about $350 as well, but man, it just makes all the difference in the world. Now, The upside is, yeah, blocked, you know, like my brother blocked the hail, blocked a lot of the rain, blocked a lot of mosquitoes from hitting his visor. The downside is, at one point, my brother did get way overheated because he did have a windshield. And, you know, we were dressed in, I mean, T-shirts and just our riding jackets, had all his vents open, but wasn't getting a whole lot of air in his jacket at that point, so he did get overheated. We had to stop pretty much right at the entrance of the town of Sturgis, right there at a gas station. Had to grab a couple of drinks and kind of cool off for about 20-30 minutes. So that's definitely the downside of having the windshield, is you definitely don't get that nice cool air coming at you when you're going a little bit higher speeds. But yeah, I mean, I think definitely just the block in the rain, mosquitoes, and definitely the hail is a big selling point for me to get a windshield. And I know I've talked about hating windshields for years, how I can't stand them, but yeah, I'm actually going to probably break down and do it this summer. I'll probably wait closer till we see if we're going to go to Sturgis, and if we are, then 100% I got to get a windshield. If we're not, then I probably won't get one, just because, well, I mean, I guess I should. Just like one day we went riding, I think last week before, it was actually kind of chilly in the morning. It was only in the upper 40s going into 50 degrees, but he had his windshield, and it definitely kept some of that cool air off of him. So I'll probably just bite the bullet and go ahead and get a windshield just because of that. You know, if we do go in the mornings, it's a little nicer. But heck, I think today is like really only about maybe my 7th, 8th ride so far this year. I've been on my brother a couple times. I rode it to work to get my my tire change. I don't really count doing my maintenance because the Harley shop from my house is only about 3 or 4 miles, and I did freeze my butt off that day because it was only like in the I think it was like in the lower 40s. It was pretty chilly. It was really overcast and windy, so that would have been kind of nice too to have a windshield that day, just because it was just brutally cold with that wind. Now granted, it wasn't that far. I had my my liner under my jacket zipped up, but it was still pretty chilly. So, but you know, one thing I've been looking at, I don't know if you guys catch watch a lot of other YouTube videos and seen like those new Canam Rykers. Ah man, I'm really strongly considering that. Actually for my wife. You know, my wife, she used to ride a moped back in the 80s when she was a kid, and she's not too keen on a motorcycle, but you know, on a Can-Am like that, I think she'd really enjoy it. Last week one day, we actually went down to that dealer where I got my back tire replaced, and she was able to sit on one and kind of look at it, and I mean, they start at about $8,500 for the 600. And we definitely do a 900. I'm like, there's no way we could do the 600. It's just a matter of, I mean, with this being a 103, that's like I think 1699 cc's. There's no way at a 600, especially, you know, higher speeds. You know, if we're on the highway or going 65, 75 miles per hour, I think it'd just be tough for her to keep up. But going for the 900, I think puts about another 12 or 1300. I priced one out. And I think it was right about 12,000 or like 11 and change. So we'll see. We're thinking about it maybe this summer. We're not really sure. A couple of things going on and see. But if we can't do it this year, definitely probably next year, unless my wife has a total change of heart. She was pretty excited at the prospect of having something like that. She sat on it. She was real comfortable. It's a real low. So she felt good, nice and easy to sit on it, and so yeah, she was real excited about that. I thought it was pretty cool too. Heck, I'd take it for a ride, but we would definitely do probably the 900. Probably get that little windshield that we talked about. Definitely doing a back seat as well on there. Maybe take my grandson out for a ride or something. My wife and I going out for rides. So we're strongly thinking about it. So I'd really like to take one for a test ride this summer. They do have the specific training classes, the rider training classes for that. I think I saw they were about $100, which is actually super reasonable. So we're thinking about doing that this summer. One thing I asked them, I didn't know. I asked them if I could take it for a test ride. he said, yeah, as long as I had a regular motorcycle endorsement, I could. So I thought, hey, why not? So I may look at doing that this summer. We didn't have time that day. I was actually working, and my wife and I went out to lunch, and it was just kind of like, all right, man, just went out and grabbed some lunch, and hey, let's stop by there so my wife could take a look at it and see. But yeah, she's pretty excited about it and thinking about it. Like, I went for a ride yesterday, and it started off real nice, ended up sprinkling a little bit and getting a little chilly and a little bit cloud cover, so it's kind of crazy. But today's a beautiful day, and she's like, yeah, I'd love to go out riding with you on a day like today. So, but yeah, I've been out for a ride with my brother a couple of times. My wife's cousin moved out from Kansas. He lives out in Aurora. We went for a ride up at Blackhawk a couple of weeks ago. He's got this pretty nice road glide. I think he said it's a 2005 road glide that he has, so that was pretty cool. The only thing that was different is I'm used to riding with my brother now, and we both have the Sennas, and so it is kind of different not having that two-way communication with her cousin. He just has a half helmet. He doesn't wear a full helmet, but it is weird because I've been riding with my brother now for, well, probably the past 2 years, and he got the Senna. I think his wife got it the year before last for Christmas. So we've been out the last couple of riding seasons. I got to be careful through here. I think you guys have seen the last couple of times I have been out. This is real common for deer, so I got to be real careful. Don't know if I'll spot one. One time I literally spotted one right on the edge there where the black goes to like the white on the cement. About crapped when I saw that there. I think I was on my 48 back then, but I was real scared when I saw him. I just got nailed in the visor by some big old bug. But yeah, so I'm always cautious. Here's where I shot one time. It was like a whole man. I think it was probably a dozen elk out here on the right. Behind a fence, though. I actually pulled over and shot some video for that, but I'm always pretty cautious riding through here. But so yeah, hopefully I'll start getting some videos out on a more regular basis. I said I just had a lot going on personally, and between that and work, you know, my wife and I take care of my grandson from my oldest daughter that we're in the process of adopting, and you know, my daughter lives with us also, and she's got an 18-month-old, or actually probably now about a 20-month-old, because her birthday's this summer, so she lives with us. So I got a pretty busy household, so I love getting out of my bike, and you know, last couple of times just kind of had a lot on my mind and stuff to think about, so I wasn't really in the mood or the frame of mind to do any moto vlogging. But I'm hoping, you know, moving forward I'll get some more moto vlogs out on a regular basis, and hopefully do some footage out in Sturgis again on the ride out there like I did last time. And I'm trying to talk my brother into heading up to Glenwood Springs out in the mountains. Just a beautiful area, riding through some awesome canyons and stuff. So we'll see. So, alright guys, hey, if you like my video, please give me a like and subscribe. This is Tattooed Alex signing off. Thanks for watching.